It was the squeaky wheel, and I rang up the place to ask if they'd taken my referral to get the diagnosis of ADHD, and they made the appointment. So one is next week and then 2 weeks from then. I can't even explain it. I'm so excited to be able to get some help in this cognitive dysfunction. Like that bed there has been there for 2 months, and the steps to get it out of the house is there's just a wall and I can't do it. I'm sure if something happened to make it an urgent task, I'd be able to do it, but until then it just sits there, and I literally cannot wait until I hopefully have some medication that gives me enough dopamine to do tasks like this. I printed the forms for the ADHD, and the amount of like push or wall to filling out the forms. So I've gotten so far as to print them out, and I'm sitting in front of them. And yeah, I thought it was ironic that I can't fill out the form. Surely this is ADD, like symptom number, what's number 6? Avoids, dislikes, or is reluctant to engage in tasks that require sustained mental effort, or is easily distracted by extraneous. I don't know if I'm allowed to show the form, probably not, but I'm doing it now. I know I don't look the best that I can look, but I can't have getting pretty as a step in filming, otherwise I'll never film. And I need to just get in the habit of filming when I feel the urge to film, so that my videos eventually get better. At the end of the day, I've been stuck in analysis paralysis the whole day. Like, I really wanted to do heaps of things and I haven't, and even now I'm struggling. I can't rest because I've got so much that I want to do. I really want to be working on videos right now, editing photos, cleaning the house, watching something. Can't even concentrate on watching something. If this isn't a symptom of ADD, then I don't know what is. Don't want to be here. I guess even if I do anything, but I've gone to start a few things as well, and I just literally stop and turn around. I just don't have whatever it is to continue with anything that I want to work on right now. And I'm making up excuses about why I shouldn't be on video, like I don't have the right makeup and I'm big and I can't do that. And it's different when my kids are here because they've got set things that they need and I do all of those things, and there's no decision making, there's no what's more important. It's, important as bath time, important as bedtime, important as dinner time. There's no choice about what is the most important project to work on right now. Whereas as soon as I'm by myself, I've got no order of importance and I just get stuck. I've decided that this is exactly what I want to do. I want to make and record videos. This is the journey to getting an ADHD diagnosis. And I keep looking that way because that's where I am, but the lens is there. So if I keep flicking my eyes about, that's the reason. Now, my analysis paralysis at the moment is because I need to start filming videos for my YouTube channel, which is not next in the order of importance. What's next in the order of importance is finishing my website so I can post about my website and get clients, but I don't know what to work on first, so I'm here stuck with a cat who bites me. Anyway, I'm very, very happy to be privileged enough to be able to afford a diagnosis appointment. I got referred by the doctor, and when I found out that a lot of the things that I thought were my personality and my laziness are actually ADHD symptoms, I actually was the happiest that I've ever been in my life, because this whole time I couldn't understand why I couldn't break through these walls. And it is because my brain just works differently, and actually to break through those walls I need medication. One more thing, if you do hire me to be your contractor, I have no problems doing client work because I have a whole system of no distractions, timer, headphones, everything. But for my own personal work, there's no deadline, there's no accountability, and when I try and put accountability in there, I naturally resist it. I am really excited about having some help to hopefully just get the ball rolling and just be successful, because I've got all the skills to do all the things, but I can't. The only thing that's stopping me is my brain. I would like to utilize these skills to live a life of adventure for me and my kids, and do creative things every day, all day, and just live a happy life. That's what I want to do. I just watched those videos back, and imagine if you didn't know that analysis paralysis, or not knowing where to start, or time blindness, or imagine being a human being and trying to keep up with all of your friends and always being late and not knowing how, like, your friends can just wake up, clean the house and bake, and you as a mum just can't do that. You can only do the things necessary to get out the door. There's no extra brain width for anything else. And imagine living like that for 38 years and looking and seeing things that you need to do and not being able to do them, and not realizing that you have objects permanence issues, so that when you go out, like something needs to be done outside of the house, and you go outside and you only remember the thing when you see it outside. Like, imagine living your whole entire life like that, and then realizing actually it's symptoms of inattentive ADHD, not the hyperversion, and actually I can give myself a little bit of grace. You know, I can say when I misplace my things all throughout the house, I can say actually that's short-term memory. Or when I am late again, I can say actually that's time blindness, and I need to actually factor in extra time into my day to account for the fact that I don't actually know how long things take. Executive dysfunction, things like washing and the dishes have no dopamine in them, so it's actually physically impossible for me to do them when I'm low in dopamine. Like, I actually have to have strategies in place to do them, and sometimes those strategies don't even work. Like, I've been trying to do the washing all week this week, and just knowing that all of this is okay, all of this doesn't mean that I'm lazy, and all of this cannot be totally cured with medication, but it can help function and complete the boring bits and complete things in totality. So for instance, I had about 100 projects that I wanted to work on all at the same time, and I wasn't even able to start one. And I know that once I get rolling, that once I do one video, once I do another video, once I get photos out there, once I start marketing, everything will just come together, and I'll be able to live the life that I want, and I will document how it makes me feel. And if I'm able to get through all these barriers that I've just previously mentioned, one of the things that I have done my entire life is careless mistakes. So that'll be like, I'll rock up to school and with the kids in uniform, but the school doesn't start till the next day. Or I'll order shopping and the shopping will actually be for the next day, or I wouldn't have pressed buy and just totally forgotten that I haven't gone through the buy process. Or I will I can't return library books. I'm so glad that they no longer charge for not returning library books, because my biggest embarrassment in my 20s was that I got sent to Bay Corp for not returning my library books. Like, I just look back at my life and think how different my life would have been if I'd known this information sooner. And if someone finds this video and is like, hey, that sounds like me, then that will just make my day. because it's really hard to describe these symptoms to someone who doesn't have it. Because how do you describe to someone that you can't physically do the dishes and you can't physically do the washing, that it's hard for you, when it's as simple for them as like walking over and doing them? And then what's crazy is there is a thing called body doubling. So if there's someone in the room with me talking to me, I can easily do the dishes and the washing. The only time I can't do it is when there's no one here. So how are you even supposed to pick up on the fact that you have ADHD if it doesn't actually, I've just lost power, but if it doesn't actually happen around other people? Like, it's insane. I am so happy. I just finished the second psych appointment, and I've come away with the diagnosis of inattentive ADHD. This is going to change my entire life. I am so excited for this. So excited for going on this journey and being able to finish all these projects that I want to finish, and I can finally get it all done, and I'm so excited, and I'm just so happy that I have an answer for basically everything that requires executive function for my whole entire life. So it doesn't take away the symptoms of ADHD. They're still all there. Still have the time blindness, still have object permanence, still have low dopamine, but this medication should help me with focusing and housework. Honestly, I could cry. I'm so incredibly happy right now. I have the prescription and I'm gonna take my first one in the morning. Happy. So happy. See you in a year, Tara, because you are going to be unrecognizable. You're going to be able to do all the projects that you've been wanting to do for your whole entire adult life, and you're going to smash it. I'm so proud of you. It's me I'm talking to, but yeah.